Hello, hello! It has been a while since I last recorded a video. Well, I don't want to say recorded, but edited a video for sure. I am using a new video editor that came with my Adobe package for free. I don't have to pay for the upgrade on this. So I thought I'd give it a shot and see what it does. In this video I am working on my OC Drop. And Drop is a interesting character that, like Cupid, I haven't fully fleshed out, but is more fleshed out than Cupid is. Drop is from my Demon Teeth story, just like Cupid. And unlike Cupid, Drop is half demon and half human. His mother is a demon queen, the Queen of Hell. And his father is a multi-billion-dollar CEO of a company in New York City. Drop is due to inherit both his father's company and his mother's throne, which is awesome because, like, what kind of kid wouldn't want to be like that wealthy? I guess I don't know. Like, to him, it's not like it's a big deal to him, really. He is okay. So Drop's dad owns a military weapons kind of a company, and basically they invent and sell or market military grade weaponry, and a lot of it is like black market stuff, and that's how his dad actually started off, was like the black market, and that's only something that Drop's mother and Drop himself know. But Drop, actually, you can tell that Drop is disabled. He's only got one arm in his suit, which is like his mortal world attire, because like he's got to dress nice. He's a multi-billion-dollar child, okay? And then, of course, in the other image, he's got a anatomically incorrect arm on the other side. So Drop was actually in a accident involving his father's company. I haven't fully fleshed out like what the accident is. What I think I want is for it to be an explosion, like one of the weapons that in his dad's like factory blew up, and Drop just so happened to be in the crossfire of that explosion, and lost his arm. Okay, and because he's half demon, he has this ability to be able to control shadows, and so he was able to conjure a arm of his own, which he chooses not to like keep around in his dad's corporation, because like his dad's like, oh, you can garner sympathy with like your missing arm and everything, basically going like, I don't want to say the sleazy route, but the whole like, hey, we can try to make this look good instead of look like a horrible accident that was our fault. And Drop decided to go along with it. Ideally, like, his dad actually loves him and adores him, and Drop isn't necessarily a spoiled rich kid. He's more a I'm trying to think of what I want to say. He's more realistic. Like, his dad has these expectations of him, like, hey, you gotta do your own work in order to have the money that I can give you. So his dad has always instilled in him a good work ethic. And honestly, when the explosion happened, Drop's dad didn't want the engineers and scientists to be in any sort of legal trouble. Like, he didn't want to say anything and be like, oh, well, you know, he didn't want to sue them, didn't want them to face jail time or anything like that. Basically, he didn't want to incriminate these people because it was a horrible accident to have occurred. His dad was there. His dad walked out with a couple of scars, nothing really missing. His mother was beyond pissed that her baby was missing an arm, and the agreement is, like, in the mortal world, those scientists and engineers aren't going to be facing anything, but because the company's not, like, the most honest and, like, straightforward company, and everyone knows is not, like, they all know that there's underhanded dealings going on as well. The deal is, like, in the mortal world they're fine, but when they die, they're gonna go and be a part of her kingdom. Whether that's, like, prisoners or whatever, like, that's up to her. Okay, but anyway, so Drop is on top of all of this stuff, on top of, like, the family trauma, because I'm a horrible asshole who gives my OCs trauma because it's fun. No, he actually falls in love with this red-headed white boy, the wild child, as what most people call him, who grew up on an island that like was undiscovered basically for a long time, like, and Drop's boyfriend, his name is Ticker, he just absolutely adores Ticker, like absolutely adores him, would do literally anything for him. He is the definition of golden retriever boyfriend, okay? Like, that's just how he is. He's like a great guy, like, good dude, good kid. Of course he's not a kid. Drop is 26 years old. He's he's pretty well off. He's doing good. He does not live with either of his parents, but he does make it a point to have dinner with them. His mom and his dad don't necessarily live together due to, hierarchy standards, but his mom makes it a point to have a family dinner with Drop and his father every Saturday night. And on top of that, whenever Ticker got involved, Ticker ended up being involved in the family and joined the family dinners and stuff, which was super nice because, like, now they're a big happy family. They're both happy that their son is happy and looking forward to the future, like hoping that, they'll see wedding bells one day. Like, they're very, like, supportive of Drop and Ticker. I mean, extraordinarily supportive. Like, I don't think I've ever made a gay OC whose parents, like, supported them, but I'm jealous of Drop because his parents support him, even if, like, his mom's a demon and his dad's, a billionaire, but, who can complain, right, but on top of all of that, outside of all of that, don't think that Drop and Cupid would get along for my story, and I couldn't really see a reason for why Hazel and Drop would like meet up or anything. I'd have to come up with a reason for that, but I am working on more OCs for that universe, and I actually have made a demon companion for Drop, who basically will work under his mother and protecting Drop after the accident that happened, of course, because, like, his mom was under the influence that, like, hey, the mortal world is safer than hell, so, I mean, let me have the son, basically, kind of deal. So after that accident, like, now, Crevice, which was a past OC, follows Drop around as I don't want to say, like, a bodyguard or an advisor, but a little bit of both, kind of like, oh, he's his companion, he goes with him everywhere, and he reports to Drop's mother, end of story, because, like, Drop's mother can be very fucking scary, so, like, with Drop and Crevice, I think that with the past several years of those two being, like, inseparable because of Crevice's job, I think that they would be pretty close friends, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's Drop for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, consider liking it, subscribing, and sharing. That helps spread the word of my content if you guys enjoyed it. But alright, bye guys.